Hey everybody, I just wanted to make a quick video on my ride home. I'm stuck in traffic and I think this is an important message. And in this video, I'm actually going to call out vegans and people who identify themselves as vegan, because I think many don't understand what it means to be vegan. First, vegan is not a diet, not at all. But 90% of the people that I talk to in the general public, when they hear the word vegan, right away, it's food. I don't care what somebody eats. Vegan is a philosophy about the animals and their sanctity of life, that they have the same right to this world as humans do, and they have the same right to enjoy everything this world has to offer. One key thing about that is they have the right to enjoy this world and not be brutalized by human greed and human behavior. That's what it means to be vegan. It's that simple. Part of that is not eating dead animals. Part of that is not buying animal products and supporting the system of brutalization. Part of that is leading by example and making a difference and being the change that you want to see in the world. Too many times I hear people who say that they're vegan and they have the opinion that you don't want to judge. It's not judging. It's holding people accountable for their behavior. Judging is having an opinion negatively if somebody's wearing a blue dress versus a red dress because you like a red dress. Or if somebody likes their hair down but you like it up, that's judging. But allowing all the species of this world to coexist and not have to be brutalized, it's not judging, it's leading by example. Many of you vegans will go to family events and functions, put on a happy face, give high fives and hugs, share warm stories of your growing up while the dead animal is sitting on the table. Thanksgiving, let's say. By your presence and your silence, you are approving of the behavior that's going on. A quote that stuck with me a long time ago is, "Be the change." And you can't change the world, but you could change the world around you. Hold people to a higher standard. Let me give you this example. If you had, let's say, one friend, and everybody knows and someone who this applies to. If you had one friend growing up that made some bad choices and ended up on the wrong path. They got addicted to drugs, they in and out of jail, committing crimes, robbing, stealing, etc., etc., etc. Would you go hang out with them while they're sitting at the couch counting the money from the purse of the woman that I just stole that purse from? Would you go be the driver in the car when this childhood friend goes into the gas station and shoots the attendant? No, you wouldn't. You wouldn't. You would draw a line in the sand and say you are not going to be part of that type of behavior. So why don't you have that same standard when it comes to the animals? Because being vegan is about one thing. It's not about the environment. It's not about health. It's not about diet. Vegan is about the animals. Health, the environment, all that stuff, those are benefits and additional benefits to vegan. But it is not at the core philosophy of what it is to be vegan. If you still think that putting on a happy face, going to events, and celebrating while there's a victim at the table, dead, then you are not vegan. You think like the rest of the population that is part of the brainwash. If you want to make a difference, and this doesn't mean don't love your family. You can still love your family and have a moral standard. Be the change. Make a difference. Lead by example. Because no injustice has ever ended, ever, in the existence of humans, as far as I know, where until enough people collectively stood up and said, we will not tolerate this behavior anymore in this civilized society. It applied to the women's suffrage. It applied to black slavery. It applies to many other injustices that take place on a daily basis. If you want to wear the label vegan, if you want to proudly call yourself a vegan, then be the change. Lead by example and walk away if somebody doesn't have the same moral compass as you. More people will follow you if you have the strong moral conviction. I'll have more videos, but this is just a thought that was kind of running through my head on the drive home. Have a wonderful evening.